My name's Reed Petiprin, and I host Middays on Razor 94.7, 104.7. I started at Woodward Community Media in 2022. I started radio in 2005. I was going to school for web design, had a job doing it, because I loved doing it until I got the job doing it, and then I didn't really like it anymore. So I remember specifically driving home one day just like not feeling it. I was tired, I didn't really like it, it wasn't fun like I thought it was gonna be. And I heard a commercial on the radio, and there's a dude from a morning show that I listened to talk about this broadcasting school. And I remember him very vividly saying he could go to work in his pajamas. And I'm like, I kinda wanna go to work in my pajamas. So I went home, looked it up, somehow convinced my parents to take a tour of the school. Convinced them to do it, because my parents are like, you're not gonna be a radio DJ. So took them down there. My dad loved it, thought it was cool. Did the program, it was 9 months, 5 days a week. It was almost like high school again, but it was fun. Got an internship right away as soon as you could at that radio station in Detroit. Did that for like 6 months, got promoted to promotions assistant, did that for a couple years. Wanted to be on air though. That was my thing. So I went to Flint, Michigan, then I went to Bismarck, North Dakota, then Biloxi, Mississippi, then back up to Detroit, spent about 7-8 years there again, then went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and here I am in Northeast Wisconsin. So what stuck out with Woodward Community Media is it's an employee-owned company. So we all have, first of all, a say in it. And it's almost, it might sound weird, but almost like a little community. And when I first came here to check the place out, meet with the bosses, meet with the people, I learned that there are a lot of people here that have been here for 20, 30, 40 years. And radio's kind of a wild business where that doesn't happen almost anywhere. So that showed me that at Woodward, you can stay, you can plan for a future, you can have fun, you know that people are gonna be behind you and support you, which is, again, important in radio because you do not see it often at all. What inspired me to get into radio is a couple things. First one, and it's gonna sound really stupid, when I was like 18, going to the clubs in Detroit, thinking I'm cool, right? But I look out and there's a dude on a microphone and he's having fun, he's hosting everything, people seem to love him, he's mingling around, and I was like, that's cool, you can do that in radio, right? That's one thing. Another thing is, I just don't really like the business world. I don't like putting on suits and ties. I like wearing street clothes, I like having fun, I don't like formality pretty much, but also I like to make people laugh. You can do that in radio. I like music, obviously. So those are two big things that you can do in one job, and it's not putting on a tie. My favorite part of being a DJ is basically I act like a child. I can have fun, I can come up with stupid things, and nobody questions it. They just assume I'm an idiot. So I'll play along with it. But no, for real, I like to have fun, and every day when I get into the studio, I'm trying to have fun and I'm trying to make people laugh. Hopefully it works, but the process of getting to that point of thinking of what is gonna make someone laugh, thinking of something stupid, it's fun. I'm not crunching numbers, I'm not, trying to sell cars, tried that, failed very bad. I just have fun. Every day is so different. It's the same, but different. Like we go to work and we do the same job, but every day is a little bit different in one way or another because you never know what's gonna happen in the news, so you're always talking about different things. Not buying concert tickets ever is a pretty nice perk. Those are getting very expensive. But no, I remember one of my very first shows that I worked ever. I think I was still an intern at this time. It was in Detroit, probably 2006, and it was our radio station's Christmas show. So I think this is the first time I met Fall Out Boy, so I got to hang with them for a little bit, which was awesome because they were just blowing up. Taking Back Sunday, also one of my favorite bands, hanging out with them, Coheed and Cambria. I can't remember who else was there, but it was cool because we had our own area in this arena, which was new to me. I'm like an 18-year-old kid. I've never seen anything as cool as this. And my job was to walk around to all of the bands. I think there were like 6 of them. And I have like 50 to 100 of these posters of the show. My job that entire night was to get every band to sign them. So I got to walk around all in their dressing rooms, hang out with them for a little bit as they're signing them and passing them off. And it was really cool. Yeah, I've got a couple favorite moments. One of them was I kissed Rihanna. It happened. It was her hand, but it still counts. We were kind of like going to like greet, and I took her hand, brought it up and kissed it. And I think I said something like, I'm gonna marry her or something. And I think she just laughed and said, okay. We might be engaged. I don't know.